Okay, guys, good night. This is day 563, Zilzal 1 to 8. When the earth is shaken in its ultimate quaking, and when the earth throws out all its contents and humanity cries, what is wrong with it? On that day, the earth will recount everything, having been inspired by your Lord to do so. On that day, people will proceed in separate groups to be shown the consequences of their deeds. So whoever does an atom's weight of good will see it, and whoever does an atom's weight of evil will see it. Yeah, if you're following, you know that our previous surah was Nisa, and we went through that surah for almost 3 weeks, and now this short surah, and then we will start another surah tomorrow, inshallah. But there is something interesting here in this surah. If you know, for more than 500 days we are following Quran's surahs, and in revelation order, and almost actually 500 days we were on the Mecca period, and we had basically two main subjects. The first one is believe in Allah Jalla Jalaluhu, believe in Allah and worship worship Him alone, no one else. This is the first main subject and the most important one. The second important subject was believe in hereafter, the judgment day, knowing that one day Allah Jalla Jalaluhu will judge you. So act accordingly. Be God conscious during your worldly life. These were the two main subjects, almost for 500 nights we were going through. Then we started Medina period, and we almost had different themes in the message, and it was mainly for example, if we talk about Isa, which is a typical of Medina period, we're talking about family, man and woman relation, marriage, divorce, how to resolve problems in case if there is any conflict, and also of course justice. Even in war you cannot go just wild. Then in that surah, Nisa surah, we went through a series of nights about hypocrisy, which is what I believe is the greatest illness of Muslims world. And that was the problem in Medina, because in Medina now Muslims are not scared or tortured by disbelievers, and from different tribes and from different groups, some people were becoming Muslims, and of course Muslim community was growing and getting bigger and bigger. But seeing this, of course, some people were also becoming Muslim, but not the fact that they believe in Allah Jalla Jalaluhu, they believe in hereafter, but they were looking around and asking, what is in it for me? If there's, maybe I don't want to miss anything. If there's something in it for me, I will get into that path and follow. Not because they believe in Allah Jalla Jalaluhu. They become Muslim, but not true believers. So I guess this surah is just a reminder for the Muslim community it's a reminder that even though you look like you believe in Allah Jalla Jalaluhu, you look like you believe in Islam, and you are following, maybe you're praying 5 times a day, but still you don't have this notion that on the day of judgment Allah will judge you all the deeds you did during your worldly life. You don't really get this point that on the day of judgment Allah will judge you, so you don't get this point, and you don't become a God conscious person. Apparently you go pray 5 times a day. Apparently whenever you see a Muslim, you say Salaam Alaikum. Apparently you look Muslim, but in your heart these 2 main subjects are missing. You don't believe, or you don't get that accountability. And this surah, I guess, is to fix this. Just reminds Muslims whatever the life you live on this planet, it will pass, and whatever deed you did, even in atom's weight, will be brought to you and shown to you and will be used to judge. So every deed, apparent or hidden, no matter how small they are, all eternally recorded and will be faced with absolute justice. That's the point, I guess, here in this surah, in this Medina period. Because now we have the hypocrisy, just like we have accumulated more and more hypocrites in 1500 years throughout the history, and now the biggest illness in the Muslims country, and looks like Muslims didn't get this message. That's why true mu'mins, true believers, are like liquid gold, very hard to find and very few.